Good morning, students. Today we are taking the second stanza of the poem My Lady in Love's Chariot. That they still were to run by her side, through swords, through seas, whither she would ride. That they still were. They here refers to the gazers, strangers, the people who are uh, looking the beauty of the beloved, beauty of the lady, and they wish that and they desire that they would have her. So what they are doing, they were to run by her side, they are trying to chase her, they are trying to run by her side, by the side of the chariot, in order to just have a glimpse of her beauty through swords, and by taking swords in their hands, तलवार हाथ में लिए हुए. Why? Because they were established kings, they were established princes, and through seas they were crossing. Seas means they are covering a far distance. And whither she would ride, whither means wherever she is going, wherever she is riding over the chariot, they were chasing, they were running by the side of her chariot, just to have the glimpse of the lady, beautiful lady. Do but look on her eyes. Now in this stanza, the poet is describing the beauty of the lady, the remarkable, the flawless beauty of the lady. Do but look on her eyes. The poet is saying, just observe, just notice her eyes. Her eyes are so beautiful. They do light. They do light means her eyes are sparkling. Her eyes are twinkling. Light is coming out of her eyes. All that love's world comprised. And in her eyes we can see, we can notice, we can observe what the grace and all the love's world comprise. So her eyes are the beautiful reflection of the love which is in her eyes, and there is reflection of love in her eyes. Comprised means made up of. So her world is made up of love, and that is noticeable in her beautiful large eyes. Do but look on her hair. Just notice, the poet is saying, just notice her hair, her beautiful hair. It is bright as love's star when it rises. Now here the use of metaphor, love's star, beautiful use of metaphor, अलंकार का यूज किया है. So you just look on her hair are so beautiful and they are shining. Bright means they are shining as if the star of the love is trying to rise in the sky. So in that manner, such sparkling, such dazzling brightness is can be noticeable over the beautiful hair of the lady. Do mark. Mark means just notice. Her forehead smoother than words that soothe her. The forehead of the lady is so soft, is so smooth, is so delicate that we cannot describe in words. Then words that soothe her. Soothe means जिससे आराम मिले, है ना. So words are not proper to describe the beauty, the smoothness of her forehead. Forehead किसको कहते हैं? ललाट को. And from her arched brows. Arched means टेढ़े, है ना. Arched means curved. So her eyebrows are so curved, beautifully curved, that such a grace sheds itself through the face. And her eyebrows are so beautiful that a grace can be noticed and the grace is noticeable through the face. As alone there triumphs to the life. So in total, to sum up, we can say her personality, her face is itself the reflection of the victory of her life. Triumphs means victory of her life. So her face speaks volumes that whatever she has done good in her life, all the gain means whatever she has achieved, whatever good she has done, all the good of the elements strive. So as it is believed that our body is made up of five elements. So her physical appearance is a beautiful example of the proper balancing of the five elements. Strife means struggling. So beautiful description of her beauty, of her face. And here you can observe that the poet is mentioning inner beauty also, because whatever is being reflected over her face, that is the inner beauty, that marks the inner beauty, that is the virtues, the qualities of the lady. So beautiful paragraph.